Hello everyone, and welcome to this guitar tutorial on how to play the popular 4 chords on the guitar. The 4 chords are C, G, A minor, and F. To play the C major chord, we take our first finger, our index finger, onto the first fret of the B string, like that. Then we take our second finger, our middle finger, onto the second fret of the D string. Then we take our third finger, our ring finger, onto the third fret of the A string. And then we play from the A string downwards. But we can add that bottom E if we want. To play a G major chord, we take our second finger, our middle finger, onto the third fret of the bottom E string. Then we take our first finger, our index finger, onto the second fret of the A string. Then we take our third finger, our ring finger, onto the third fret of the B string. Then we take our pinky finger onto the third fret of the top E string. You can also play this chord without the third finger, and it will sound like this. Or you could replace your pinky finger with the third finger and just miss out the B string. Or play it open. To play A minor, we need to take our second finger and place it onto the second fret of the D string. We take our third finger and place it onto the second fret of the G string. Then we take our first finger, our index finger, and place it onto the first fret of the B string. Then we play from the A string downwards. Or we can add the bottom E string if we want. Lastly, to play the F major chord, we take our third finger and place it onto the third fret of the D string. Then we take our second finger, our middle finger, to the second fret of the G string. Then what we do is we bar the first fret on the B and top E string. And what I mean by barring is we take the first finger and we place it across those two strings onto the first fret. So it's playing both of those strings on the first fret. So altogether, the F major chord is this. And we usually play that from the D string downwards. But we can add that bottom A if we want. Or we can add the bottom F, which we use our thumb and place it on the first fret. But that's a bit of a stretch for beginners. What's important to remember is when you're placing your fingers on the fretboard to play a note or a chord, you need to remember to place your finger just behind the fret. Otherwise, if it's on top of the fret, it sounds really muted and thuddy. If you place it behind the fret, we get the full note. If we place it too behind the fret, we get that muted sound again. So what we need to do is take it just behind the fret, and that will get you the full chord, the full note. So altogether, we've got the C chord, the G chord, the A minor chord, and the F major chord. Now you know how to play the 4 chords in C major. If you need to change the key of this and play it in D major, A major, wherever, simply use a capo. Without the capo, you're in C major. With the capo on the first fret, you are in C sharp major. With the capo on the second fret, you're in D major. With the capo on the third fret, you're in D sharp major. With the capo on the fourth fret, you're in E major. With the capo on the 5th fret, you're in F major. With the capo on the 6th fret, you're in F sharp major. With the capo on the 7th fret, you're in G major. With the capo on the 8th fret, you're in G sharp major. With the capo on the 9th fret, you're in A major. With the capo on the 10th fret, you're in A sharp major or B flat major. And with the capo on the 11th fret, you'll be playing in B major. However, it's a bit too hard for me to play it on this acoustic guitar. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been helpful. Put your questions in the comments section below. Check out the links in the description and keep practicing.